Well, it's November, and November means a lot of different things. Thanksgiving is coming. We're really getting into that cool autumn weather. The next thing you know, it's going to be the holidays. But November is something else. November is National Diabetes Awareness Day. And if you know anything about SCAN at this point, you know that we have a strong commitment to helping people manage their diabetes. Stay tuned because we're going to talk a little bit about that today and some upcoming virtual workshops that we have because after all, your health is your wealth. Stay tuned. Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to SCAN FYI. So, hi, Mary Beth. How are you today?
I'm good, Andrea. How are you? Good to see you.
It's November, which honestly is hard for me to believe.
Yeah, and the year's wrapping up quickly.
Yeah, the year is really wrapping up way too fast as far as I'm concerned. But November, again, I feel like November is the official kickoff for all of the holidays. We're done with Halloween. We can move right into Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. And the next thing you know, it'll be 2022. I have to think about that. So the question is for everyone, if you want to take care of your health, if you have diabetes, or maybe you're pre-diabetic, or maybe you're a caretaker for someone in your family, are you going to take the opportunity to do something and manage the diabetes, or are you just going to kind of let it go, and the next thing you know, it'll be January and you won't have made any positive changes in your life, right?
Right. And working with your healthcare team is obviously important, but sometimes you need to take a little bit of ownership yourself. And that's what being a good self-manager is all about, which is why we're here today to kind of talk about, what does that mean to be a good self-manager? And these are the programs that we offer at SCAN.
Let's even mention when we say being a self-manager. So sometimes people do ask, well, what do you mean by that? Well, let's just say pretty much 24/7 when you're by yourself, you're not at your doctor every day. So you're taking full responsibility for all of your words and actions regarding your health and well-being and everything else. That's self-management. How responsible are you? Are you doing the right things sometimes? Are you doing the right things never? Well, we all have free will and we have to make a lot of choices. The question is, are you choosing wisely? So for years now, SCAN has been offering a diabetes self-management program, which is a 6-week free workshop. We're doing them virtually these days for obvious reasons. And, people tell us, Mary Beth, we hear this all the time. Somebody's diagnosed with diabetes and your doctor gives you a prescription and basically says to you, see you in a few months, and you don't know what to do. And this is so common. I just can't believe it. So I feel like part of our goal is to help these folks who don't know what they need to do. We are never going to replace your doctor. That's not what this is about. But we're going to teach you how to manage your health when you're not at the doctor's office. Is that a fair way to say it?
I think that was an excellent way to talk about it. Right. And a part of the program is, what we refer to as a toolbox. We have these tools that are used to help manage your diabetes. And obviously, the standard two that are in the toolbox are healthy eating and physical activity. But I think my biggest thing, Andrea and I are both peer leaders. Andrea is a master trainer for this program. Is stressing the other parts of the toolbox, which is, learning how to properly communicate with your family members and your healthcare team. Those are all the things that are extremely important when you're managing a chronic illness. Understanding, how to work with your healthcare providers, getting good sleep, managing your medication. I don't want to give away all the tools in our toolbox, but those are some of the things that I think I would like to highlight that I think are really important.
Yeah, it definitely goes way beyond healthy eating. We all should be eating healthy. That has nothing to do with diabetes. But definitely eating better and exercise is part of it. But as Mary Beth is saying, there's so much more, and we call this our diabetes toolbox. And of course, this is something that we talk about every single week in our workshops. By the way, we have 3 workshops that are coming up. I've got the dates up on the screen for everyone. And if you're interested, we did our best to choose days and times, including an evening one that would be convenient for everyone. And these are open to folks that are 65 plus and living in Monmouth County. All you have to do is call SCAN. We'll get your information right over the phone and we'll get you set up. We do this by Zoom. You can be in your pajamas if you want to. In fact, I know for sure some of our participants have been in their pajamas, and that's okay. We don't mind.
But whatever it takes to get you to participate, because your health is extremely important. So we're happy to have everyone participate.
I mean, a few very compelling statistics in the state of New Jersey that make this really critical. And again, November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. But in New Jersey, in the United States, diabetes is epic proportions, and it is in New Jersey as well. And there is approximately 9.2% of the adult population have been diagnosed with diabetes. That's remarkable. That's really all I can say. But there's also another about 34% of the adult population that are pre-diabetic. They haven't crossed over the line yet, but they're on their way to becoming diabetic. And then, of course, every year, about 53,000 new people are diagnosed with diabetes. That's just remarkable to me. It really is. It's true that there are some lifestyle components to diabetes, and that's one of the reasons that I feel like our workshop is especially useful, because we're talking about your lifestyle and small changes,
big difference.
Yes, that make a very, very big difference. And the book that Mary Beth, please hold up that book again.
I do have a book.
Everyone who participates gets a copy of this book. And I'm just going to tell you, there's a tremendous information in the book about diabetes, but there's so much more that we don't cover. The book alone is worth the price of admission.
Right. Absolutely. And, for that 34%, I think that was the number you referenced, that are pre-diabetic. Again, learning how to manage what could potentially or hopefully doesn't become a chronic illness is extremely important, and learning what's involved and how to, keep yourself on that side of the statistic and not crossing over. This would be a fabulous workshop for that.
Because one of the issues that people tell us, there's some isolation that starts occurring when you have diabetes. I don't want to go out with my friends. I don't want to go out to dinner. I don't want to be defined as, Joe, he's got diabetes, because that's not who you are.
You are, absolutely.
And you don't want to make it all about diabetes. You want to understand how to manage it and just live your best life. And we do this, I'm going to say, because it's us, we do this with good humor. And, you're in a group, and a lot of times you don't listen to your doctor or your spouse or your adult kids. You're very likely to listen to your peers, the other people in the group. And, you'll get to understand, well, what works for some other people, and it might work for you. So it's a very interactive kind of a situation. And we've had such good reaction after doing this for many years, and we hope to continue doing it for many more. It's free. Did I mention that? Because that's important. It is free. And, whether you have diabetes, whether you're pre-diabetic, even if you just want to learn more about nutrition and lifestyle changes that could help you, because maybe you've got a family member, everyone is welcome to take this class with us.
Yeah. And if there's someone who's diabetic and their caretaker wants to take the class with them as well, they certainly are welcome to take it too.
So it's really a question of, do you want to invest in your good health? Well, Your health is your wealth. Who doesn't want to take care of that? So join us for a free 6-week workshop. Again, dates up on the screen. All you have to do is call SCAN to register. We're going to make it painless and we're going to make it fun. And at the end of the day, you're going to just live your very best life.
That's life. Absolutely. Well said.
That's all that really matters, right? Your health is your wealth.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we hope that you will consider joining us and, put a little bit of time aside each week to participate in the workshop.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. And remember, if it's important to you, it's important to us. I'm Andrea Tarr. We'll see you next time on Scan FYI. Bye, everyone.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
Mary
Bye,
Beth.
everyone. Bye-bye.